What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Georgia Southern versus Georgia State Week 9 college football matchup. Going down Thursday, October 26, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Georgia Southern and Georgia State. And Georgia Southern coming into this one 5-2 on the year. 4-2-1 against the number after a 38-28 win over Louisiana Monroe at home in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Georgia State coming in 6-1 on the year, 5-2 against the number after a 20-17 road win over Louisiana Lafayette, or I guess ULL Louisiana, whatever we're calling them these days. The Raging Cajuns by a final count of 20-17. Now, here's the thing: this game is massive in terms of Sun Belt conference championship game implications, mainly because you look at the standings for the Sun Belt, and that half of the Sun Belt conference, the Sun Belt East Division, led by James Madison, but you got Georgia State at 3-1 in conference play, Georgia Southern 2-1, and the lone loss for Georgia Southern in conference was to JMU. So, that's one part of the equation. The other part is that Georgia State, they have James Madison on deck next week, and a win there for Georgia State would put them in the driver's seat in terms of winning the East Division and making the Sun Belt Championship game. But the thing is, they have to win this game or hope that James Madison loses if they don't win this one to hopefully have that game mean something, because you don't want to lose out on the head-to-head battle against JMU when you're running out of time to make up that ground. And that's why I think this one means a little bit more to Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern already lost to James Madison, so they have to basically win out and hope for some help. And a loss here to Georgia State would really put Georgia Southern behind the 8 ball. But this is a Georgia Southern team that is built to exploit the weakness of this Georgia State defense. Now, Georgia State's offense has been solid. They're 54th in the country in total offense, just outside the top 40 in rushing yards per game. About middle of the pack in terms of the FBS, in terms of passing offense. But this is a Georgia State offense that's predominantly run with Darren Granger at quarterback, Marcus Carroll at running back. They like to move the football on the ground. And the problem here for Georgia State is that is where Georgia Southern's defense really exceeds. They're top 40 in the country in terms of rush defense. So, they're really stout in stopping the run. On the other side, though, Georgia Southern's offense, well, they're not very good at running the football, which is probably good for Georgia State's defense. The problem is, and what's problematic for Georgia State here, is that Georgia Southern passes the ball at will. They love to air it out. This is a team that leads the country in passing attempts per game. They're 12th in the country in passing yards per game, going up against the 122nd ranked pass defense of Georgia State. Georgia State allowing 7.7 yards per attempt, 101st in the country, 70th in the country in yards per completion. I just think this is a stylistic mismatch for Georgia, not in favor of Georgia State, in favor of Georgia Southern here. I think the Eagles come out. I think they get the win here, as much as I hate to say it, because I love Georgia State and I like where this Panthers team is headed. But I just think that the matchup here favors Georgia Southern. So I'm going to take the Eagles at Georgia Southern, lay the 1.5, or just take them on the money line, pay a couple extra bucks, and if you don't want to deal with the 1.5. But either way, give me Georgia Southern in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.